Welcome back to Daily Ajax Television News. Today we're talking about a case of hazing that went horribly wrong.
A young man ingested too much water and died. Here's Jacob on the scene to tell us the full story.
Tragedy struck in Chico State as friends and family mourned the passing of Matthew Carrington, a first-year student looking to join the Chi Tau fraternity. Matthew Carrington was forced to drink a 5-gallon jug of water while performing exercises and answering trivia questions. At about 5 a.m., he was pronounced dead of water intoxication, which caused the swelling of his lungs and brain. None of his fraternity brothers were there. Hazing is illegal in most states, including California, meaning the responsible fraternity brothers are facing charges. Some of the brothers pleaded in front of the family of Matthew Carrington as were given their sentences. Fatal hazing incidents have occurred once, at least every year, for the last 3 decades.
That is truly tragic.
Jacob, can you tell our audiences exactly what hazing is?
Hazing is a form of initiation used to introduce new members into an organization such as a fraternity or sorority.
Wow, that was really interesting.
Can you tell us about the first documented case of hazing?
Origins of hazing can be traced back to 387 BC, in the ancient Greek philosopher Plato's academy. First-year students were subject to physical abuse and humiliation.
That was a really long time ago.
Jacob, can you tell us some more recent cases of hazing?
Recently, in order to join an organization, a student was forced to stand up in class and sing Justin Bieber's Baby. Students were also forced to run around campus in banana suits.
Hazing is a rite of passage that shifts the pledge from a state of innocence to experience. Before hazing begins, the individual is often very ignorant of how fraternities and sororities operate, as well as to the lifestyles of the typical college and university student. They must also learn how to think of not only themselves, but of their brothers and sisters and the betterment of their home. The purpose of hazing is to force the clean-handed freshman to become extremely correct. This creates a new reality for the pledges, and shows what they are truly capable of enduring. This gives them a sense of experience. With this experience comes new knowledge of the second world underlying their school. They become aware of social classes, standards, and what is expected of them. They transition from a state of ignorance to enlightenment of their new surroundings. Part of their new surroundings is the people in them. They are now responsible for not only themselves, but for the reputation of the entire frat or sorority. They must not only uphold their values, but also make something to support their new family in any way possible. They progress from a state of very self-centeredness to one in which they must take into account the lives of those around them. Hazing greatly affects the pledge and truly makes them come of age.
Sarah, do you know who Arnold von Gennep is?
No, I don't. Who is he?
He's a French ethnographer who in the early 20th century developed a theory about the rites of passage. There are 3 phases: separation, limitation, and incorporation. When a young person joins a new university, they are alone. Without relationships, the student feels left out of society. This is the separation stage. Liminality occurs when the brother or sister reaches out to the student and the student becomes a pledge. They are in between being alone and being accepted. They have to complete tasks in order to join the club. When they accomplish all of their tasks, they are accepted into the group fully. This is the incorporation phase, and it completes the cycle. As you can see, modern-day hazing closely follows von Gennep's theory of rites of passage. Hazing is a modern-day rite of passage that negatively affects youth of today.
That's all for today on Daily Ajax Television News. Join us next week for topics of kittens and bubbles. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Go. Hazing is an initiation process used by groups and organizations such as fraternities to activate Hazing is an initiation process used by groups and organizations. What do I say after that? Come on. Can you stop? Well, recently, in order to join origins of hazing can be traced to 387 BC.
Hazing is a rite of passage that shifts pledges from a state of innocence to...
They're faced to do something for a long... Never mind. Liminality... I'm a fucking...
Thank you for watching.
Bye.